Here's the Tuesday night update. Lots to cover. Did a bunch of welding inside the car. Pretty much Swiss cheese in here from all the different years of people trying to put different seating in here and whatnot. So welded all holes in the floor shut with the exception of weld nuts in the floor. And then tonight we started to tear into seating. So we narrowed the rear bench seat to make it fit in between the mini tubs. And as you can see, there's some scratches and whatnot on there from us jamming it in there. But ultimately we had to cut the frame, re-weld a lot of the pieces back together before it goes to the upholstery shop. And that worked out pretty good. And then the factory front bench we're gonna reupholster as well. Everything fits in the car. We test fit it, worked real well. Lamar was plugging away on the wire harness here. We let it out back, got it out by the tail lights, figured that out. We traced the dome lamp, or as otherwise known as dope scope, down the pillar and found the connector. Pat is the man of the evening. He found the connector hidden way back there. It hadn't been hooked up in years, but we did test it. It works. And we started game planning our wire harness packaging for the engine compartment here. This is the Holly harness, which, you know, getting that through the firewall will be, you know, something that will boggle the mind, but we'll do it. So these guys here are gonna pop through the firewall. So we'll get them through at a location. And we traced some other wires, did some of that stuff. And yeah, we mocked up the heater core, which probably I'm gonna go with the vintage air. Now we decided we flip back to that. So we mocked that up, and but just to really have it in there, just to understand where we're gonna run the wiring and everything and make sure we're gonna clear that. Yeah, that's it. So I think those were the big things of the Tuesday night wrench night. And then over the weekend, of course, was the welding, and the kiddos helped me to do some repainting on the floor here. And gosh, I wish there was more to report, but that's the Tuesday night update for the Nova build. We did not see Frank tonight. We're missing Frank. We did get a call from him that he apologized very deeply for not being here. He was out of town, so we'll give him an excuse on that. We'll give him a hall pass. And then I learned that Pat is left-handed. I learned that tonight, which, you know, it kind of shocked me. But yeah, those are the big. Oh, one other update. I told everybody I would update you on my discussions with Precision Turbo on the pitting and the compressor housing. And I finally got an email. It's been almost 2 weeks since I emailed them. They did get back to me, and they said that, as I mentioned in an earlier video, the pitting will not affect the performance of the turbo, but they are willing to swap out the compressor housing. So I think I'm going to take them up on that. I think you know, you pay a lot of money for this stuff, and, you know, even as you look in here, you can kind of see the, you know, the cavity, you know, like the cavity in your teeth that is at the bottom of this aluminum. It's just kind of like, you know, you pay a lot of money, you want a brand new thing, and it's not brand new. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're making progress. Things are looking good. We'll get these seats over to the upholstery shop, hopefully have them back in a couple weeks, and we'll have the factory front bench in there and the factory rear bench out back, and we'll have black covering on there, and everybody will be happy. Have a good night. Goodbye.